have returned. Alright. I forgot to turn off the music. It's fine. That's how we go now.
So dramatic.
I'm gonna change it though.
Dramatic opening.
Because we could barely hear it over the awesome BRB music. Alright. So you all head deeper into the archive, and at some point, I will say, Iggy, you remember going to one specific area where William's stuff was kept. You actually head in that same direction for a little bit, and then you head past it. And you go to like this really old part of the archive to where a lot of it just looks like how you would see one of those recreation rooms in a museum of like how it looked back in the past. Except all of this stuff is probably just untouched. So it probably was just like left here like that. At least that's what it looks like until you see Jason look around and move towards the desk and take a seat. And then as he puts his arms onto the table, something beeps. And he just looks towards you all and just nods. It seems weird, but one moment. And then he just kind of nods, and you see some sort of scanner just opens up. And he places, with his hands crossed, he actually places them with the backs faced towards the table, and then it scans something. And at that point, he stands back up, and you see a wall just and start to open. And he nods, and he starts to walk in. This way, please. And you actually see like this full stone walkway, kind of like when you're in like a warehouse kind of thing, and you have those like areas to walk through that are just stone wall, stone floor, and you can pull certain things through. So it's very, bland in here. There's just some spotlights that are keeping the room lit. And then eventually you come upon a walnut door to which he opens, and you can finally hear like something just opens up. You hear tons of voices as he opens it, and you see many different people wearing different kind of business casual outfits, walking around and seeming like they're doing some work. This looks like a place of business. It doesn't even feel like you're in Wilbranch anymore, the way it is. It doesn't seem like a small town. Like, this many people in this small of a building doesn't make any sense to you at all.
Iggy's trying to visualize the outside of the building, and then try to map out the room. Like, wait, this doesn't make any. This shouldn't be.
Don't question it.
I know. I just put a finger up to. Shh. No. It's okay.
It's bigger on the inside than it is the outside.
I heard that you had actually gotten to go to a campus of sorts for the Cult of Red. Is that correct?
That wasn't us.
Yeah, we didn't do it.
Members of your party did, though? Yes?
Yes.
That's what I meant. I apologize if that was confusing.
Yep.
This is very much the same. This is in a separate dimension.
Oh. He's just kind of there, like, amazed.
He nods and then he puts a hand out. Welcome to the Foundation.
Huh.
Right.
So this is the Foundation proper.
Yes. And he starts to walk. Not many people who aren't part of the Foundation get to experience it. So, enjoy it while you can. And as he's walking with you, it appears as though you are in a large courtyard area.
Is there an actual sky?
Yeah, there's sky. It looks like you're in a normal place, but it just doesn't look like Wilbranch anymore.
Yeah, it's like, He's remembering, right? Separate dimension.
Mm-hmm. This is a protected area, so of course that no one can enter or exit without a knowledge. We hold a lot of information here that if it got out of hand, or got out at all, that could cause some serious risks in the mundane world.
Out of character with this music, it feels less like a business place and more like some sort of like shindig or soiree,
like a lounge, yeah.
Yeah, like everybody's milling about with like champagne glasses and giggling, gaggling.
Could be.
All right. Oh, great. I got Mad Men stuck in my head now. Thanks.
I mean, I could change the music to something scarier, I guess.
No.
No.
Let's keep the lounge act going.
I feel like this is probably like the elevator music 100%.
Yeah.
It's Richard Cheese in the corner playing like, show tune versions of popular songs.
Stop.
And as you walk into a large building, it is like a skyscraper style type of building, which of course would not be in Wilbranch at all. You can
I'm just
see
imagining Swinky Jazz.
huh?
I'm just imagining Swinky Jazz playing.
There you go. That's what I was anticipating. Golly gee willikers. Thank you, Akka.
You're welcome.
Nobody understands my art. Okay, sorry. Sorry.
And I guess every dimension has Michael Bublé.
Jeez.
You do realize that we are originally part of the mundane world and we come here, yes? This is not a dimension in which
So-
people are born.
So there's not two Michael Bublés. Got it.
I mean, there might be, but you won't know that. You just
Oh,
walk.
don't break my brain with that. Don't do that.
You're the one that came up with that concept in the first place.
Sus.
He just shrugs. And he looks towards Archer, who's just kind of looking around. You're very calm about this, Archer. Are you all right? He nods. Mm-hmm. And at that point, Jason kind of sweats a little bit. Okay. Well, let me go let them know we're here. I'll be right back. And he'll start to walk over towards the desk.
He's as he's walking away, he's like, guys, this is very weird.
Yeah, I'm getting kind of strange vibes.
It's all jazz music.
Why? Okay, what's wrong with jazz music?
I mean, just it's a
Have you not
variety,
seen Have you not seen B movie?
What
No.
movie?
Never mind.
I'm surprised how you all are taking it right now. Archer just looks towards you all.
I mean, I've opened up a door to limbo multiple times, so
I'm not overwhelmed yet.
He nods towards you.
That's great. Why should I be surprised by anything?
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
just more
not saying
concerned
you're
about what
supposed
they
to be
want us.
surprised or anything. I'm surprised at how you all are handling this whole situation.
Is
That's
it
all.
weird that we're kind of very used to this stuff now?
We'd be worried that we're used to this.
I'm a little worried about that, yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. I think we got way used to this, maybe 10 mysteries ago.
Yeah.
I can't wrap my head around the fact that there might be two Michael Bublés.
Archer just
Are you
sighs.
still on that?
Well, if that's true, then there's two of us too.
That's
Archer
not...
looks towards you.
I think you're way too
You're
much
the
into
one
this.
saying that, eh?
Yeah. of
Yeah,
all
seriously,
people-
you?
Oh yeah. I just kind of realized.
Archer
Did
just
you
shakes his
literally
head.
forget?
Archer just
well-
rubs his head a bit.
I don't blame him for forgetting. I just don't get why he was so surprised.
It's a total Bill and Ted moment for him. He was just like, "Oh yeah."
At this point, Jason will come back and nod towards you all. We can be seen now, so right this way. He'll start to walk.
Mm.
And as you follow him to an elevator, the elevator takes you up quite a long distance to the point where you are. The door opens to a massive board meeting room. There's not a lot of people here. There is actually just 6 people here.
That's where Belle gets nervous.
You see a woman dressed for success of sorts. She's very business heavy. She has very light purple hair that is kind of coming towards one side of her shoulder, off one side of her shoulder in nice wispy waves. And she is wearing a black business suit with a red tie as she just kind of nods towards you all. She has a very kind smile, and her eyes are this very light bluish gray. You can see a gentleman standing there with locks that are just pulled back in a very clean style. He has a very stoic look on his face, ebony skin, and just he doesn't seem like someone you'd want to go hang out with after work for drinks. If that's a way to give you a personality at just a glance. He's also wearing a black suit, but he's just wearing a black tie. And then you can see one who appears to be a little bit more laid back. He has tan skin and very black wavy hair, almost in like loose curls. And he just kind of looks a little tired, like he's yawning to himself a little bit too much. And his eyes are a little bit on the droopier side, like he needs to go take a nap or have a cup of coffee. And he is wearing a black suit, but he has not fully buttoned up the suit jacket, so it's just kind of open, and he's not wearing a tie, as he just looks towards you all. And then, of course, you recognize the three others as the gentleman. You see Torres, and you see Anastasia sitting on the opposite side. And Jason just kind of nods and holds out a hand towards you all and smiles towards you all. I present the pillars. And the woman stands up and she nods towards you. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance, pillars. My name is Amelia. I am the founder of the Fae.
Iggy just turns to Belle. Lorelei.
Lorelei steps up and goes, hello.
Ah, you're the werewolf amongst them. And she smiles towards you. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I've been meaning to meet with you before. I've been actually quite excited to meet with you.
Oh?
And she nods. It's always nice to meet members of the Fae whenever I can. Being so far away from the forest, it's been quite difficult. And she smiles.
Lorelei blinks like, I see.
How has Lady Titonia been?
She's been, well.
Good. And Oberon isn't causing you too much grief, is he?
You just see like a tired, exhausted look on her face.
I know that look quite well, and she just nods. I'm sorry for that. He has been known to do such, even though he works very closely with us. I'm also known as a liaison between the Fae world and the Foundation. So when anything major happens for the Fae, usually I am made aware of it, and then I make sure that they are aware of it.
I see.
And she nods. And she holds out a hand towards the more stoic and stern gentleman. This is Antonio. He is the founder for the undead. And he just nods towards you all. And then she'll point towards another gentleman who is sitting there. And she kind of stops mid-sentence and she goes, and this is Rob. And then you notice he's already fallen asleep in his chair a bit. She just kind of takes a deep breath and she looks towards Antonio and nods. And Antonio just nods and pushes his chair over a little bit. And he goes, ha! He sits up. And then she just nods. This is Antonio, our founder for the Infernal Magic. He just goes, I was awake the whole time.
Wait, so Antonio is the Infernal?
I'm sorry, Robert.
No, Robert.
My mistake.
Oh,
Robert.
damn it.
My apologies.
Sorry, Miss Sammy is not.
I know. I
Sorry,
was like,
Sammy.
oh man, that's great. Oh.
No, you don't get to use my mistake as that. There's too many names.
Womp.
So Robert just kind of nods. I'm Robert. Nice to meet you. I was awake the whole time.
Sure.
Totally was. Did you tell him I wasn't? He looks towards Amelia and Amelia just sighs. No, Robert, I didn't. And she turns towards him. He goes, good. Just wanted to make sure. Nods.
She just asked you like 3 or 4 questions and there were no answers, so.
He just
Do you know
starts
what they
sweating
were?
at that. No. I have amnesia. Sometimes. Selective amnesia, is that a thing? And he looks towards Antonio, and Antonio just looks towards him and raises an eyebrow. Antonio, help me out here. He just like kind of pulls into his arm a little bit. Antonio, please.
We'll kind of lean towards Archer. I was kind of nervous now, but now I'm not sure.
Archer just nods a little bit.
Iggy, I think looks back. Also, pretty sure he was sleeping because I heard him snoring. Was he asleep?
He just kind of jumps at that a little bit. I was not snoring, I was talking.
That might have been his infernal growl.
Yes, it was my infernal ground. Absolutely.
You know, we
Mhm.
infernals
I've heard
have an
Ace speak like that
intimidating
before.
growls.
We do. We do. Oh, you are infernal.
Yeah, actually, I am.
Nice. Good to meet you.
Likewise.
And he just nods.
You bros.
Sitting in a hot tub.
Yeah.
This is a board
Yeah,
meeting.
because they are gay.
This is a boardroom. Oh my
Say
god.
hi, Wendy's.
Oh my god.
Sir, this is a boardroom.
Sir, this is a job interview.
Ma'am, this is a Wendy's.
Right. Would you like to take a seat? And she smiles as she kind of holds her hand for a few chairs that are open.
I will sit directly across from Robert.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, Robert. Okay.
Yeah, you got it.
No,
Robert.
you're right. Stop trying to switch him.
Stop trying to switch him on me.
With that logic, I think
Confusion!
Iggy will take the seat across San Antonio.
Okay.
Still not sure what to read of this guy since
Uh-huh.
he's literally said nothing. And like,
I get like what is his name? The guy who played Lee in Walking Dead the game. Like he opens his mouth and it's just gonna be super deep, you know.
Probably.
Fucking corpse husband here, you know.
let's not have like.
Yeah,
goofy.
let's not do
Thank
that.
you for protecting my voice.
Yeah.
But if I do talk as him, you are more than welcome to imagine that is the voice that comes out.
I bid you welcome.
Who are you?
Everybody
it
just
was
panics
gonna
because it's me.
If it was going to be a joke, it would be like the most high pitched voice you can think of, but we'll find out.
He coughs and then again goes high pitched, you know.
You are more than welcome to imagine he has the world's deepest voice. Just I will not be giving you that. I apologize. I got to protect my vocal cords. We got Wyvern Smart tomorrow. I cannot. I'm sorry.
I bid you tidings, pillars.
If I had no other,
Oh,
if I had
man.
no
Ooh.
other things after this, probably. I got obligations. I need this.
Understandable.
But if he opens his mouth and that voice comes out, at least two characters at the table will be fanning themselves. And one of them is going to be A.
Right. All right. So, the gentleman just kind of looks towards all of you. Thank you for agreeing to meet with us at such short notice. I hope it wasn't taking away from anything.
No.
No, just getting ready for prom.
And he just nods.
And also we kind of wanted to come speak with you guys anyway, so
I made sure to bring forth the people that probably you'd want to speak with, and he smiles towards Anastasia as well as Taurus, and they both nod. Taurus just like nods. How's the whole thing for the prom thing going? Everything going okay with that?
Mm-hmm. Think you got?
Mm-hmm.
He turns to what's he talking about?
It's a monster situation.
Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah.
Oh my god.
He just like raises an eyebrow.
That's why we're coming, just to kind of stock up.
Oh, yeah, of course. My van's not too far from here, so we can definitely look into that. Well, actually, I have an actual brick and mortar here, so we can look in there if you want.
Oh, okay. Cool.
He nods. And Anastasia just looks towards him. I did not clean. And he stops and he turns towards Anastasia. Anastasia, you don't have to clean our workplace every time people come visit. And Anastasia just looks towards him and looks back towards you all and looks, I did not clean. And he just sighs. It'll be fine. And Anastasia looks a little perturbed.
We promise we won't make a fuss. It's
No.
fine.
I'll make the
Whatever.
fuss. Anastasia just whispers under her breath.
All right then.
It's not that it bothers you.
How do I argue that?
She just whispers a little bit. It's not that it
you-
bothers you, it bothers me.
No, understandable.
Or
Jason just nods. Right. So, Amelia, you wish to call this meeting to order. May I ask you share your reasoning now in front of our guests? And she smiles. Of course. I hope, of course, it's not in poor taste. I did not mean to cause any alarm or anything. It's just that this is the most that the Foundation has reached out to outside help for such missions as these. Not only that, but I found that we are actually accommodating you in quite a heavy amount. And while this does not perturb us very much, it may perturb others, and so we wanted to make sure we had a meeting to discuss this more in depth. And Jason looks a little bit more perturbed at that.
He leans back to Belle. What does perturb me?
what does perturb mean? She'll say to Lore.
Antonio looks towards you all. Perturbed means upset.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Okay, now my head voice now is Keith David. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Yes. Holy shit, yes. There you go.
Oh my god.
Damn it, Goliath.
Dr. Facilier.
Well, and also we have, we have learned that,
So
of
welcome.
course, the overseer was in your presence, and so we wanted to make sure everything was made suitable for them, so that they were well protected.
Well, why don't we ask them themselves? He kind of motions to Archer.
Archer just shrugs. I think everything's going fine.
Yeah.
Mm.
She smiles
I mean,
a bit.
We're not Archer's keepers. Archer can make their own decisions.
Mm.
Yes, but the members that are protecting him, I want to ensure that he or they are protected. And Archer just speaks up. They is fine. And she nods. Thank you. I want to make sure that they are properly protected. As you know, the Foundation has a huge connection with the Overseer. We were at fault for what had happened to Catherine way back when. And now that the Overseer has changed hands, well, we want to make sure that we properly accommodate and take care of the matters as they come up. And one of them is safety. The Overseer could be utilized harmfully for them, I mean. They could be put at serious risk and their magic could be taken or used in an abusive manner.
Pardon me for interrupting, Madam Amelia.
You may just call me Amelia.
Thank you.
She nods.
Amelia, why don't you plainly and clearly just lay out exactly what you wish for?
I don't know what I wish for right now, as I do not know you all. And she smiles. I was hoping to get to know you all just a little bit more so I could understand the protections of the Overseer. Just to ensure that they would be well accommodated and taken care of.
So this is more for your personal knowledge of who we are, more than any sort of demands or any sort of deals.
Roll and manipulate someone for me.
I mean, we're
This
in a
is going
job
to be
interview.
great.
You got this, you got this, you got this, you got this.
I forgot to bring my resume.
Um,
How many rerolls we got?
We have two,
Got
we
two.
have two.
Can I use one?
Go
Yeah,
for it.
yeah.
Go for it.
This is proof, GMs, if you need it.
Fuck.
This is proof, GMs, if you need it, that sometimes when you have even without combat encounters, you can still freak out your players.
Listen.
I'm not.
I'll take the 7.
The 7? Okay, so that means you have
Yeah.
to prove something to them.
Mhm.
Okay.
So she just kind of smiles. It doesn't have to be.
What do you mean?
It depends on what I learn of you.
I see.
And if you're willing to grant us information about yourselves and we may get to know you a little bit better as well as your motivations, then I don't think it
Well,
has to turn into that at all.
This is a job interview. Crap.
You had jobs before.
I suppose, yes.
Clatter.
Yeah, and I
Well,
haven't been there in weeks. What do you think that says about me?
Ooh, that's true.
I
Sorry.
suppose, yes, you could consider this a job interview of sorts. And she smiles. She puts her hands together.
Well, forgive my impertinence, Amelia. Do go on.
We need to make
In
sure.
Sorry. I
What?
think his mind, he's just wondering, why is A talking like that?
In all
A's
honesty,
a demon.
A is
A
demon.
knows
A knows
deals.
deals. Yeah, that's true. Infernals do know deals.
Sorry.
And she just kind of smiles a little bit and she nods. We need to ensure that the Overseer is in proper care. And we want to make sure that you all are very aware of how much magic that the Overseer has. Of course, we don't want to withhold anything from the Overseer. This is just the nature of the Foundation, unfortunately. But having them out and about, especially knowing that perhaps Eliza Kincaid has returned, which means that the Coven of Red is probably close to bringing forth Lilith. This would put the Overseer at severe risk. This would put Archer in severe risk.
Mhm.
You go on.
I believe it is understandable that some, and she looks towards Jason, who's just watching her closely, some may see this calling of a meeting to try and get Archer to remain in the facility. But this was also from past Foundation methodology, if you will. She puts her hands out. Withholding Archer is not conductive or productive or anything of the sort. It is not a positive thing, and so we would like to avoid it if possible. However, we should note how dangerous it is for Archer to be out and about, if Lilith is to return. Should Lilith return, there will be no safe hold for the Overseer. The more power that the Coven and Red gather, the more at risk Archer, as the individual, is at. The more he will lose his mortality. His mundane will, if you will.
I look across the table, like down the table at Archer.
Archer's just kind of leaning back in the chair, just looking.
I mean, yeah, we're kind of aware of that. Hence why we've been doing everything we can to basically prevent that from happening.
So would you consider your relationship with the Foundation beneficial in both manners, then?
I mean, I consider that, yeah.
She nods.
I don't know if I would consider that the first time we met, but yeah.
Yes, there was talk of an enlightened in our midst, was there not? And she looks towards Antonio, and Antonio nods and pulls out a notebook from his suit jacket and starts to turn the pages. And then holds it out towards her, and she'll take it. Thank you. She starts to look over it. Yes. With the enlightenment issue, I could see why you wouldn't find trust in us, but also with our way of being, how quiet and secretive we must be, it's understandable why you would have your reservations. But tell me, how do you feel about the Foundation now?
Iggy kind of like pauses to think and then kind of glances at Jason at the gentleman, like, you guys have been a great help of late. Probably would have gone as far as we did without you guys' help.
Would anybody else be willing to give their opinion?
While I agree with Iggy, there are times when I question the Foundation's motives. Even now, even though we're sitting and having a peaceful and somewhat pleasant talk, I still find myself with that little splinter in the back of my mind, wondering what exactly you want and why. And I don't mean just the whole Archer thing. I mean your overarching want as the Foundation. And how we figure into it.
She nods to this. It is a complication that I don't think we all fully understand ourselves. To be frank, if that is allowed, head founder, and she'll look towards Jason, and Jason puts a hand out. Our original head founder that was here prior, before Jason Elroy, was old-fashioned, if you will. One set in the ways of how the Foundation was. And yet he is gone now.
Out of character, was that Jason's father?
Yes.
You know, the one that knocked Cecily to the wall with magic.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we've heard
Although
the stories.
A probably heard that offhand because it was Asher at the time.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've heard stories.
He was very
I'm
protective.
sure you know which stories you mean.
Yes, he was very protective of his son in a way that came off as overbearing as well as just honestly quite rude. Did you not tell them about his removal? And she looks towards Jason, and Jason shakes his head. No, because we're not 100% sure if it's true or not. She nods. My apologies if I've overstepped. He shakes his head. I know what everyone thinks. I'm suspecting of it as well. I'm open-minded to it. And he looks towards you all. We have reason to suspect that my father was the enlightened that we were speaking of prior. This is why I took the position so quickly.
Mm.
So then where's your dad now?
Currently, he's in custody while we find out more information. Under house arrest, if you will.
That must not have been an easy decision.
No, he shakes his head. It was easier for the Foundation to make, though, when I made the call.
I'm assuming after making the call, it's also been difficult to get information out of him?
Very much so. And she nods.
Mm.
The Enlightened purpose is very clear-cut and straightforward. They wished for power so that they could do whatever it is they wished. That's why they are the Enlightened. They want a utopia, but that utopia does not involve everyone. This is what the Foundation was created to strongly oppose, which is why we do not take on the ideology of the Enlightened. Having a head founder who may also have been of the Enlightened put us at serious risk, and we were aware of how others perceived us with the original head founder's perception and interactions with them.
So herein lies the question.
Yes.
Knowing that an enlightened got so far up the ladder, how do we know that other enlightened haven't infiltrated your other ranks? How do we know, for example, that either of you can be an enlightened? Forgive me if I'm being rude, but this is something that the entire Foundation should be concerned about.
Of course, and we are. If there's one ant, there will be more in the hive, or in the nest. We're fully aware of this. Jason Elroy has been integral in finding new techniques and vetting and ensuring that this is not the case. However, we are still, of course, wary, and it will take time for our organization to recover, especially since the head founder themselves could have been enlightened. I use the term could have because we still have no idea if they were the one in the first place. The accusation came not from us. It came from Jason Elroy himself. I want to make that abundantly clear.
Jason, what did you base your information off of?
His reactions are becoming more erratic. Especially when he did what he did to Cecily. My father has always been a protective sort, but never in that sense. It was almost as though he was being backed against a wall. There's a very big difference between the Enlightened and those of the Red Coven, and he looks towards you. The Red Coven know what they're doing. The Enlightened fear the Red Coven. It's possible that my father was an enemy of them, but that does not remove the idea that he could be of the Enlightened. His behavior became more erratic the more that time progressed, and the more signs that Lilith was to return. I have no other evidence, unfortunately, at this time, but I have no other person to suspect.
Okay. Anything else you want to ask us?
Amelia smiles. Do you feel as though you are well equipped to protect the Overseer?
In what manner?
Remember, we're talking about a potential threat coming into our world. Lilith herself. With the arrival of Eliza Kincaid, we have theories that that is an indicator that it is getting closer to her awakening. If she were to awaken, we would be at risk. More importantly, the Overseer would be at risk.
Well, we're definitely. He kind of looks at his hands. It does feel like we've been growing more powerful as we go along, but I feel like we still have a long ways to go. Again, clenches his fist.
I appreciate your honesty. I did not anticipate you continuing with a but statement.
There is, however, I look at
However?
Iggy. I mean, we've seen what the pursuit of power can do. I mean, just looking at what's happened to Cecily with Jason's father, that much power got to his head. What we need is guidance.
So I suppose the question would be, are you planning on staying honorary members of the Foundation, or are you joining?
I look at the rest of the group.
He just shakes his head. I don't know. Guys?
She'll put a hand up at the looking towards everyone. I don't intend to force a decision out of you right now. If you aren't thinking of such things, then that's not my purpose of that question. But it is important to recognize that we don't know you. And you may not know us, but we are an organization of many who have resources that you are utilizing to protect the Overseer and all of the information that Lilith could use to destroy our world. The Coven of Red have not been able to infiltrate any of our facilities as of yet, and we are making extra precautions to make sure that does not happen. But you are a small group that we are unaware of. Unknowns can be the scariest thing, especially when a bigger threat is starting to approach. I mean no ill will, and I mean no harm by my statements. I'm just stating facts. We don't know you all, and so we want to be perfectly sure that we are providing resources to the correct individuals who will protect the Overseer in the best way possible. Because in the best way possible in our minds right now, and in many other founders' minds, is to keep them here and keep them safe.
Your Infernal is growling intimidatingly again.
She looks towards Robert, who just looks at her. I'm not. He just kind of like looks towards you, Mouse. Stop.
Ooh.
She looks towards you, Annabelle. She smiles a bit. You are the chosen to the Overseer, is that correct, an assumption?
Yes. Yeah.
She smiles. I do not mean your group or you any ill will. I hope you do understand that it's more out of concern that we wanted to hold this meeting. But how do you feel about protecting the Overseer? Do you feel as though you are capable enough to do so, as you are now?
As I am right now,
Mm-hmm.
she'll look over at Archer.
And she just looks towards you.
While still looking at Archer, she'll go, no. But I want to be stronger for them.
Roll plus charm with +1.
Ooh.
Okay.
This is a manipulate someone.
So it's going to be a 10.
Nice.
She just looks towards you.
And she'll look back at her after finishing that statement.
Then I suppose a deal can be made then. She smiles towards the founder. And she smiles towards the gentleman. You recommended these individuals, so they were under your jurisdiction, yes? And he nods. Mm-hmm. That's correct. She smiles. So you're the one that will be in danger if anything goes wrong. He nods. I'm fully aware. I've gotten in trouble with the big boss before. And he looks towards Jason. Jason just sighs. And she just smiles at that. Then I suppose we can make an arrangement to make sure that we can continue providing you with any sort of information or resources possible. She smiles towards Torres, who nods. As long as our founders who work in such agree with this, and both of them nod. Anastasia just kind of looks towards you all and then looks towards them. I honestly trust them more than I trust you. And she just nods. I appreciate your honesty as always, Anastasia. And she smiles. Anastasia nods. And she looks towards Antonio. Will that suffice? And Antonio just nods and he'll finish writing down a note and then close a book. I believe we're done here. And she nods. Very good. She smiles towards you all. It was a pleasure to make your acquaintance. If we could have another meeting in some time to discuss maybe possible ways we could better accommodate you, or even if you would like to join the Foundation. Perhaps we could find a new role. Perhaps we can work something out so that you don't have to start as initiates. I believe we could work something out. Again, this is all so we can work something out and offer better protection because, sadly, we may be able to make a deal now, but it's just the three of us that have asked for this. More founders may ask for such meetings and such arrangements to be made. I just wanted to make that abundantly clear.
The thought of like doing it this again, a bunch of more, in front of more like people is like making Iggy super nervous.
It's getting less jobber to be on more American Idol.
Mm-hmm.
She smiles towards you. The pillars were supposed to be an integral part of the Foundation. I can see why. And the Overseer was supposed to unfortunately be our head founder, but it was not in the way that we wanted to. Instead, perhaps we can find a different role for the Overseer that better suits the humanity in Archer, if Archer should so choose to join us. I will leave you all to whatever other business you had to attend to. I unfortunately have other meetings to attend to as well. And she smiles as she stands up.
Thank you for your time.
No, thank you. You all came to a very scary thing. You all don't know me at all. I could have been the most horrible witch in the world. But I do see kinship in you. And she smiles. I see potential. And I see myself and my friends in you. Do take care.
I side-eye over to Robert.
Robert looks towards you as he's standing up and picking up his bag.
Oh, he's awake, okay. It's like when she sees us in her friends, and I'm like, oh god, please don't tell me she sees me and Robert.
Antonio.
I'm not sleepy boy.
Antonio holds out his arm for Amelia's bag and takes it from her, and she smiles towards you all. Do take care, Pillars. And she looks towards Archer. Archer. And he nods. And you see him soften a little bit at just being called Archer. And at that, she nods towards you all and starts to step out.
Amelia.
She nods. And the three of them step out of the room.
Iggy lets out the biggest sigh.
Archer just looks towards you. You're right there, bud.
Yeah, totally fine.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
That was nerve-wracking.
Gentleman just sighs and rubs his head. I
Butterflies in the
apologize.
stomach, yeah.
I could not get rid of the Antonio guy.
It seems
Great
very.
voice, though.
Yeah.
That
no.
voice. Oh.
All right, calm down.
You calm down.
Jason
I'm not
just-
doing anything.
Jason
like
just
you.
looks towards you both.
Sus.
Right.
Anyway, what do we
Jason just sighs.
anyway,
Again,
what do we think about all that?
I'm glad it went not the way I anticipated. As you all are aware now, and I did anticipate something of that, knowing that my father had put these founders in place, I don't know who to trust, honestly. So it's very nerve-wracking when a meeting is called.
Jason. Where's your father right now? Exactly.
He is at our home, under extreme surveillance.
Could, I don't know, anybody walk in and discuss things with him?
No, only I.
Got it.
This is in protection. We don't know if he would spread misinformation in an attempt to cause a coup, or we don't know who else could be enlightened. If he is enlightened in the first place. I'd like to hope that my father's not, but I have no other evidence that would get him out of that position.
You have a tool at your disposal.
Hmm?
This guy puts in himself.
Why would you choose to risk yourself for such a thing? You're not a member of the Foundation.
I don't have to be. Your father went after one of our own. And hell, I know Ash is probably, or was probably raring to go.
You may
But-
not agree with me on this, but I understand my father's outburst to a degree. And he just kind of crosses his arms and leans back in his chair.
Be that as it may, that much power locked inside a person with capable of that much anger. Look, I'm just saying that I can help.
I appreciate the offer, but you have your own things to worry about for now, and we may discuss that at a later date. But now there's a bigger
Understood.
threat, as this whole prom might call forth Lilith, and then all of this will be for naught. So, let's focus on what's more important, yes?
Right, yeah, that's why we kind of came here to begin with.
So you were
Right.
hoping to get equipment or information?
Equipment, mostly.
And a little information, so a little bit of both.
What would you like to know?
Fireflies, I guess, is the best way to start.
The gentleman just kind of thinks for a moment. This was about the book we looked at in regards to what kind of creature this mind hive was, correct?
Yeah.
This Beatrice, this queen bee of sorts.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
If it is infernal magic, which sounds like it is more than likely that the hive mind is done through a spell versus being an actual hive mind through its own sense of being. Creatures are born as such, hive minds of sorts. You can tell those by them doing things themselves, but if they use outside, materials, crystals, for example, are one of the bigger things. Could be other things such as strings or other witch-like materials. Components, if you will. That
You
would
said
mean
it's
that...
Sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
You said it's infernal energy.
If it's from an outside source, unless she is releasing them herself.
That we don't know for sure.
No, not really.
What other information do you have about this? I could probably give you more.
Well, we suspect that there's another entity inside of her. And we might have an idea of who that might be.
If there's an entity in her, then it's more likely it is a witch.
Yeah, that would track with our suspicion.
So who are you thinking is this individual?
This child that Belle really pissed off.
We all
grudge.
equally pissed them off.
You stripped her.
What?
Don't
And
say
he
it.
looks
No,
over at you.
that's not what at all. What you need to check your phrasing.
Jason just blushes a bit. I don't think that is the proper term of what
No,
happened. I'm sure. And he looks a bit
her,
concerned.
no. Her control of how things was with ribbons, so I ripped her ribbons off
Which
of
happened
her.
to be her clothes.
That was attached to her clothing.
Archer just
God.
looks towards you, Val. You're getting very flustered.
Yes, I am. Listen,
I'm just stating a fact here. Archer just puts his hands up.
it just
I'm just saying, from what he told me, he seems to have a big grudge against you, particularly.
Hey,
maybe-
by the way, and I turned to the gentleman.
You were just ignoring that.
Yeah, apparently. Yeah.
Yes,
That piece of the ribbon, I think we gave it to you.
Yes.
I didn't
Did you
get a
ever do
piece of
anything with-
ribbon. You gave it to Oberon.
It was
Fuck.
Oberon. Sorry, never mind.
Oh yeah, he was supposed to give us something for that. I forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't get it.
I don't know if you guys have recognized this or not, but Oberon is like the personalized, like the personification of ADHD.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, we need to talk to Oberon next time we get a chance.
Oh man, we should probably go talk to Oberon after this.
Why bother? He always finds us.
Yeah,
That is
exactly.
very
I mean,
true.
He's probably in here right now. Look around.
No beings of the Fae can enter this area, except
He
for
looks outside the window just in case.
Amelia. But Amelia has
Do you see a toucan out here?
Fae members that are part of the Foundation have access because of a specific item that they wear.
Hmm.
This item allows the barrier to allow them in. It allows any magical being to be allowed in. You all are allowed in because you're with Archer. And he'll point towards Archer.
Okay, well, still, we're gonna see him after this. So.
I have an idea. Anastasia and Torres is still here, right?
Yes.
Hey, you two think you can put your heads together and figure out some sort of like infernal, like a mental amplifier?
It's your idea.
Fighting fire with fire. If I have a signal that an infernal energy source or a signal that's strong enough to push past Lillian's influence on these things, maybe we could turn the tide.
It's possible, but it might require a lot of information as well as ingredients and components.
What do you guys think?
I didn't clean.
mean, we-
And she looks towards towards her size. It'll be fine.
We don't have to visit the lab.
No, you would have to because of the thing that you want. Yes, well, you should have visited the lab. I didn't clean. And she looks like she's like kind of perseverating on that a little bit as she stands up and starts walking. He goes, "Are you going to clean right now?" And she goes, "Yes." She opens the door and closes it.
I guess we'll go there afterwards. It'd be rude if she goes all that without, and we don't go. You two can still go see Oberon.
I mean,
What do you guys think? Do you
unless you
think
all
that-
want something else. I mean, if you want to come check out the brick and mortar, I think you should. Especially that would probably make the Foundation a little bit more open to your cooperation. The more you have for us that you're showing that you're working with us, which I mean, don't get us wrong, you have been. You've done a few missions for us now. So it will grow, but I believe the Eliza Kincaid thing kind of and he looks towards Jason, and Jason nods. It definitely shook some people up, yes.
Any advantage we can get is a welcome one.
He kind of pauses with that, like, how much do you guys know about Eliza returning?
As you know, there are many Foundation members that kind of traverse throughout Wilbranch. We have eyes everywhere if we can. This is the specific purpose of that, so we can see any sort of suspicious activity. Eliza Kincaid should not be here. She should not exist. She should be dead. She was alive during the time of Wilbranch's creation.
Iggy kind of turns to A and Belle and more like, you guys spoke to her, remember?
Yeah.
You should probably tell him what she told us.
Well, you want to, or
So-
should I?
You can go.
It's a little more complicated than you guys think, so I'll let A handle it.
Yeah.
We don't think that Eliza Kincaid, at least as a being, was there. Eliza Kincaid, the shell, was.
No, it's her.
Is that correct? I thought
It
it was
is her.
Just.
She said that
Oh,
she
it
was
is her
Eliza
fully,
Kincaid.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I mistook. I thought I heard
No
that
worries. No, she
that she was,
she thought
not-
that that's
yeah.
what you all would think. So that's why she got close to you and whispered in your ear that she is Eliza Kincaid.
Gotcha. Okay, that's my mistake then. So I backtrack on that. I go.
No worries.
She explained that she's really under the whim of whichever side is more powerful, whether it is the Overseer or the Thorns in our side.
Yes,
And if given the choice, she would not be siding with Lilith.
I mean,
But she
all
doesn't
things
have the
considered,
choice.
if she still cares for Catherine, that makes sense.
She does.
She was originally Catherine's promised, so that makes sense. Her chosen, if you will.
We just wanted to let you guys know that we don't think she has malice. It's just that she's a tool of potential malice.
There is definitely a chance that she will cause harm. There is always a chance of that. And it's probably best to not put too much trust in her as of right now until we see other signs that she is not working so closely with the Coven in Red.
Hmm.
However, that is a little bit reassuring. But then that also would mean that the only way she would probably join our side is if the Overseer were to completely take over Archer. And he looks towards Archer.
Or if the Coven in Red finds weakness among their ranks.
It's possible, but how would we sow that weakness?
Hmm.
Well, we start with our current problem.
Yeah, back to our current issue. Okay, so I guess should we just separate now? Me and A go to the lab.
I don't see why not.
Well, if you
Who
find any
knows?
more...
Maybe Anastasia. Oh, sorry.
No, that's okay.
I was saying, who knows? Maybe Anastasia will find something for you too, Iggy.
Like what?
No. Ask her. I'm sure she's willing to help.
You think she'll want? Where are stars? Do you think she can make a power armor?
A for a moment just kind of looks at you quizzically and then suddenly goes, huh.
Well, if you need anything from us, please feel free to still get in contact with the gentleman, Jason Smells. He is your point of contact, and he is responsible for all information that exits and enters. So, as far as you are all involved. And of course, if we learn anything more of Eliza Kincaid, we shall let you all know as well. But do take care and be careful out there.
Thank you.
Jason nods, and he looks towards Archer, who's been just quiet, and nods towards him. I am sorry if this brought you any anxiety or upset. And he nods. That's fine. And he nods again. Well, please take care. And again, Taurus, and he smells towards Taurus and he nods. Taurus will walk you to his brick and mortar, if you will. And of course, you two out. If that makes sense. And he smells. I need a drink. And he stands up and he sighs as he starts to walk. The gentleman stands up and nods. He'll be fine. And he starts to walk after Jason.
Hey.
Hmm?
So, you guys gonna go see Oberon? He kind of looks over at Lorelai and Belle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
The same tone of yeah.
Yeah.
You don't sound so overjoyed about it.
Archer just nods. I'll go with them. I prefer to
Okay.
get out of here if I can.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
He nods and he'll
Are you
stand up.
excited? I look at Archer. You excited to see Oberon?
I like Oberon.
See?
So I have to.
I don't mind being the one who likes him.
O'Brien.
He's just a little eccentric at times, so
I think he's fun.
I know you would think he's fun.
I think you're fun.
I don't think I'm the same fun as him, but I appreciate it.
I don't know about that.
Oh, well, you're okay. She just gets flustered.
He just kind of, yes.
She really likes you.
Archer just shrugs, starts walking. And as you go your separate ways, we're going to take our last break. We're a little bit late. I'm sorry about that. But we'll be back in about 10 minutes, maybe sooner. Go get a drink, go get a snack, whatever you need. We'll be right back. Also, thank you, Drygold, for the raid. Y'all are fantastic. We'll be right back. Promise.
I want you to know